Hey, Patriots fans! We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved New England Patriots. Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. This way, you'll stay updated and never miss any breaking news or exclusive content. When the news first broke, it hit like a thunderclap across the NFL community. JALEN Ramsey, one of the most electric cornerbacks of his generation, is officially the new CB#1 for the New England Patriots. Fans were stunned, analysts were scrambling, and social media absolutely exploded. Imagine the scene. A franchise famous for its defensive discipline and historic legacy suddenly pairing up with a player known for swagger, intensity, and pure lockdown ability. This isn't just another roster move, it's a statement. The Patriots, long accused of being in a quiet rebuild mode, have just shouted to the entire league that they're back in business. And Ramsey, well, he's walking into Foxborough with a chip on his shoulder and something to prove. It's almost poetic, a star defender known for his fiery personality, joining a team built on stoic precision. People are already asking, can Belichick's culture and Ramsey's energy coexist, or are we about to witness one of the most fascinating player-coach relationships in years? One thing's for sure. This move changes everything for the Patriots secondary, and possibly for the AFC East as a whole. The first whispers about this move started late at night, somewhere between rumor and fantasy. Reporters heard that the Patriots were quietly shopping for a big defensive name, but nobody really believed it would be Ramsey. After all, the man is a six-time Pro Bowler, a Super Bowl champion, and one of the most intimidating presences on any field. But behind the scenes, things were brewing. The Patriots front office had been searching for that one missing piece, the defensive anchor that could turn their talented but inconsistent unit into a dominant force again. According to inside sources, conversations began weeks ago, with both sides showing mutual respect but cautious curiosity. Ramsey wanted to go somewhere he could lead and inspire. The Patriots wanted a player who could set a tone, someone who'd make opposing quarterbacks hesitate before throwing to his side. When the deal finally materialized, it felt inevitable, like destiny connecting two football philosophies. The calculated coldness of New England now has a jolt of Florida-born fire. Ramsey's arrival in New England isn't just about what happens on the field. It's about redefining the Patriots' image. For years, they've been known for their system, their discipline, their no-nonsense football. But in recent seasons, something has been missing. That edge, that swagger, that touch of fear that opponents used to feel. Ramsey brings all of that in spades. He's vocal, he's confident, and he backs every word with performance. Imagine him facing Stephon Diggs twice a year or lining up against Tyreek Hill. AFC East fireworks waiting to happen. Patriots fans, long starved for that big name, big attitude defensive superstar, suddenly have their wish granted. You can already see the jerseys selling out, the fan edits flooding TikTok, and the debates on every sports talk show. Will Ramsey bring too much flair for the famously strict New England culture? Or will his passion reignite a team that's been quietly rebuilding its identity? Either way, the football world will be watching closely because this isn't just about coverage, it's about culture. What's fascinating about this move is how much it mirrors the Patriots' golden era philosophy, but with a modern twist. Think back to when they brought in players like Randy Moss, personalities that didn't seem to fit the Patriot way, but ended up transforming the team. Ramsey could easily be that kind of catalyst. He's not just a shutdown corner. He's a field general, a communicator, a tone setter. The younger defensive backs in New England's roster are about to get a masterclass in confidence and technique. Sources close to the team say that Bill Belichick, who's never been afraid of a challenge, personally pushed for this signing. That alone tells you everything. Belichick has always admired players who combine talent with intelligence, and Ramsey fits that mold perfectly. His film study habits are elite, his preparation meticulous, and his competitiveness relentless. If there's one coach in the league who can harness that fire and keep it focused, it's Belichick. And if there's one player who can respond to that challenge, it's Ramsey. This feels like the start of something special. But make no mistake, this move also carries risk. Ramsey isn't a quiet presence. He's not someone who blends into the background. He speaks his mind, plays with emotion, and expects excellence from everyone around him. That can be explosive in a locker room that's built on structure. Patriots insiders say Belichick's leadership style has softened slightly in recent years, more adaptable to the personalities of modern players. That's probably what made this union possible. Still, every eye will be on how Ramsey adapts to the so-called Patriot way. Will he embrace the grind, the film sessions, the relentless accountability that defines Foxborough football? Or will we see occasional sparks fly between coach and star? History suggests the former. When you mix mutual respect with shared ambition, magic can happen. And if Ramsey feels trusted, supported, and unleashed, there's no limit to what he can do. Opposing offenses better be ready, because this partnership might just bring back the fear that used to define New England's defense. In the bigger picture, Ramsey's signing signals something far beyond a simple roster upgrade. It's a message to the division, to the conference, to the league, that the Patriots aren't content being an afterthought. They're reloading, recalibrating, and refusing to fade quietly into irrelevance. You can already feel the energy shift in Foxborough. The defensive unit suddenly looks more cohesive, more confident, more dangerous. And with a star like Ramsey leading from the front, the ripple effect could be massive. Younger players like Christian Gonzalez and Kyle Duggar now have a mentor who embodies excellence. And the offense? They get the kind of practice competition that makes everyone sharper. Ramsey's presence alone elevates the standard across the building. The timing, too, feels perfect. As the AFC East grows more competitive than ever, New England needed a jolt, something to remind everyone that their legacy isn't ancient history. With Ramsey now wearing that Patriots blue, it feels like the dynasty's spirit just woke up again. As the dust settles and reality kicks in, fans are starting to imagine just how lethal this Patriots defense could become with JALEN Ramsey locking down one side of the field. Picture it. Opposing quarterbacks drop back, scanning for an open man, but Ramsey's shadowing their number one target, reading routes before they even develop. It's like adding a chess grandmaster to a team already known for its tactical genius. Foxborough hasn't felt this kind of excitement since Tom Brady's final years. That buzz, that sense that something big is brewing. Ramsey's interviews so far have been humble but confident. He's already said he's here to win and dominate, and those words carry weight. He's not chasing headlines. He's chasing legacy. What stands out most is his motivation. After injuries and ups and downs in Miami, he wants redemption. And what better place for a comeback story than New England? A franchise built on second chances and reinvention just found its newest hero. The vibe is shifting from skepticism to belief. Patriots Nation is waking up, and the league better pay attention, because this move might just spark a defensive renaissance in Foxborough. Training camp is expected to be electric. You can already imagine the highlight reels. Ramsey barking commands at practice, jumping routes, breaking up passes, and setting the tone for everyone else. The younger corners are going to benefit immensely from his presence, not just in terms of skill, but mindset. Ramsey's confidence is infectious. When a defense believes it can stop anyone, that changes everything. The play calling, the energy, even how the offense practices. Belichick's defense has always thrived on versatility, and with Ramsey in the mix, that flexibility just skyrocketed. He can play man, zone, press, off-ball, even shift into hybrid safety looks when needed. That kind of adaptability allows the Patriots to disguise coverages again, something they haven't done effectively in years. It's like getting their defensive identity back. Aggressive, unpredictable, cerebral. And Belichick loves that. In a division loaded with offensive firepower, Ramsey's addition feels almost strategic, like a chess piece designed to counter every AFC superstar. This training camp will tell us everything about how serious the Patriots are about returning to dominance. Off the field, though, Ramsey's impact could be just as significant. He's known for his leadership, his vocal energy, and his ability to command a locker room. The Patriots have plenty of quiet, disciplined guys, but sometimes a team needs a spark, someone who brings the noise, challenges the standard, and keeps everyone sharp. Ramsey's not afraid to call people out, including himself. He holds teammates accountable, but he also uplifts them. That duality is what makes him special. Expect to see him mentoring young corners, studying film late at night, and firing up the defense before games. Fans have already noticed how he fits perfectly into the Patriots' rebranding effort. Still tough and smart, but with more attitude, more swagger. The kind of energy that draws eyes and raises expectations. Ramsey might not just elevate the defense. He could reignite the entire franchise's confidence. It's bigger than football. It's about pride, about bringing that we're still here mentality back to New England. And if there's one player who thrives on proving doubters wrong, it's number 5, now wearing blue and silver. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The rivalry implications are delicious. Imagine Ramsey facing off twice a year against Tyreek Hill. Former teammates turned division foes. That's must-see TV. Both men know each other's tendencies, both respect each other, and both talk their share of trash. Every time they line up, it's personal. And then there's Stefon Diggs in Buffalo, who loves testing elite corners. You can bet Ramsey's already circling those matchups on his calendar. These duels are going to define AFC East football this season. The Patriots, often seen as underdogs recently, suddenly have a weapon who can flip the script. Defensive coordinators can now dial up blitzes with more confidence, knowing Ramsey will handle his assignment. The psychological factor is huge. Quarterbacks hesitate, coordinators adjust, and mistakes happen. That's how the Patriots used to win, not just with talent, but with mind games. Ramsey brings that aura back. He's not just a player. He's a presence, a force that changes how teams prepare. And when Foxborough gets loud and that defense starts clicking, it's going to feel like the old days again, cold, ruthless, and beautifully dominant. Even media reactions have been wild. Some analysts are calling it the boldest defensive move of the year. Others are cautious, saying it's a gamble on personality fit. But that's exactly what makes it exciting. The Patriots have always thrived when everyone doubts them. Remember the 2007 season after they traded for Randy Moss? The same energy is building. Ramsey has that rare ability to make a whole franchise feel relevant again, to shift the narrative. He's polarizing, sure, but greatness often is. Every team wishes they had his intensity, his belief, his edge. In New England, that might be the missing ingredient. Belichick isn't chasing nostalgia. He's evolving, adapting to the modern NFL, where star power and personality matter just as much as scheme. If this experiment works, it could redefine the next phase of Patriots football. And if it doesn't, well, at least they went down swinging. Either way, the league is watching and everyone's talking. The Patriots are no longer invisible. They're loud, proud, and ready to shock people again. As for Ramsey himself, he's embracing the spotlight with a calm confidence that feels different. He's been through the highs and lows, from Jacksonville to Los Angeles to Miami, collecting accolades, but also lessons. Now, in New England, it feels like he's stepping into his legacy chapter, the part of his career where experience meets purpose. The Patriots' defensive tradition, from Ty Law to Stephon Gilmore, is something he respects deeply. He's aware of the expectations, but he's not shying away from them. In his own words, he said, "Pressure is a privilege." That's exactly the kind of mindset Patriots fans adore. There's a quiet belief building that this move isn't just about one season. It's about building a new identity, one that mixes old-school toughness with new-era swagger. If Ramsey delivers, if he becomes that lockdown leader everyone expects, then the Patriots might just rise again as the team nobody wants to face. Because when a legend in the making meets a franchise obsessed with excellence, sparks fly, stories unfold, and history has a funny way of repeating itself. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.